Hi guys, it's Marie here. Welcome back to my channel. This channel is about bags, lifestyle and fashion, but mostly bags. I post videos every Friday, sometimes Monday and Wednesday. I'm always on a hunt for the perfect bag. If you're like me, subscribe, hit notification bell, and let's enjoy bags together. Recently, I released the video telling you about the cheaper alternatives of CELINE Triomphe bag. Bag is amazing, but let's be fair, quite pricey. In that video, I covered the vintage options, luxury brands, and also contemporary brands. If you haven't seen this video, you know what I'm going to say. Catch the link in the description box below. One of the bags that I mentioned in the contemporary brand section was DEMELLIER Vancouver bag. And Future Fashion asked me to do a comparison video between these two beauties. So today, here we go for the ultimate battle between the DEMELLIER Vancouver bag and CELINE Triomphe bag in the classic medium size. As always, I'm going to do in-depth comparison and then show you mod shots how the both bags looks on me and my favorite, what fits test for the both bags. Stay tuned. Before, I've already done in-depth reviews on my CELINE Triomphe bag in the classic medium size, and I've also done 2-year wear and tear video on this beautiful bag. I'm going to leave the links below if you want to find out more about this bag. Today we are doing the comparison between these two beauties, and we will start with the shape of the bags. As you can see, the shape is very similar. I would say that the Triomphe bag is just a bit longer. Yes, it will affect the capacity of the bag, and the DEMELLIER bag is a little bit squarish. If we look around, as you can see, not much going on these bags apart from this beautiful clasps. They are quite different, but at the same time, they are doing the same function. Opening and closing the bag. Here we have this simple little button at the bottom, which allows us to open the bag. I wouldn't say it's quite hard to figure out how to use that, but it will take some practice, to start to open this bag. Same thing with the Triomphe. With the Triomphe bag, we have this classic heritage emblem, the Triomphe emblem from the CELINE fashion house, and also it opens on the side. I'm not going to lie to you guys, it takes me a while to actually figure out how to open and close the bag on the go, because the button which is opening the clasp is only on one side. The other one, yes, there is the button there, but it's not functioning at all. It's just a decorative purpose there. So it just opens like that on one side, and then you just need to find the place, where it's closing down. Because the clasp, bright, shiny clasp, working as an opening for the both bags over the years, and this bag is now approaching 2.5 years. Over the years, this little shine will be fading off, and it will be some wear and tear around the clasp over here. This bag is much newer, and in this case, we don't see much fading away on the shiny clasp. However, over the years, the same thing will happen, I can guarantee here, and the same thing happened with the wear and tear on the clasp as well. Just keep this in mind. Some people, I've read that online, that some people complain about the DEMELLIER Vancouver clasp being too shiny, too gold, like too yellowish, and that makes the bag look a little bit cheaper. I disagree with that. Knowing that this shine will fade away tiny bit, is not going to be as sparkly as it at the moment, I would say is perfect. And it's not the big difference, in the shine in comparison between these two bags. We talked about clasp and the opening feature. Let's talk about leather. When we're talking about the CELINE Triomphe bag, we're talking about shiny calfskin leather. In my previous videos, I've already covered that this type of leather is very delicate, and any scratches from any sharp objects visible on the leather straight away. Because it's been already 2.5 years for this bag, I do have a lot of scratches, and now the bag has a little bit of vintagey look. I do like how the scratches looks on the bag. It doesn't make the bag more worn or tired, but they are visible. If you are really care about any scratches, then please keep that in mind, that the shiny calfskin leather is really prone to that. If we're talking about the leather for the DEMELLIER Vancouver bag, here we're dealing with a small grain cowhide leather. The bag comes in different colors. Please check this out on the website. As always, I'm going to leave all the links below for you to check it out closely. But if you check that on the website, you can see that at the moment this bag is being released in the smooth leather, which is more similar to the shiny CELINE calfskin leather, and also in the small grain leather and a suede leather. So many different colors, so many leather options. Here we are dealing, as I said, with a small grain cowhide leather, which is very famous for being resistant to any scratches, marks and stains. And it's very durable as well. We don't even need to run the wear and tear test. We know that as a fact. If we're talking about the exterior of the bag, we can see that the both bags does not have any feet. I do like when the bag has a little feetie. In this case, I could be less careful when I put the bag down. But in this instance, just design of the bag does not require any feet. Then we're moving on to the back of the bag, and both bags does not have any back pocket. For whatever reason, when I got this and when I saw this bag in the very first time, I thought due to this contrasting stitching over here that it would be a back pocket here, and I kind of like wanted it to be there, but no back pockets for the both bags. I love to wear my bags crossbody. That's why strap is very important feature of the bag for me. The both bags has a adjustable, not removable straps. Let's take them out just now. And see, with a DEMELLIER bag, you need to put a little bit of pressure on the clasp when you're trying to close it when the bag is empty, and at the moment it is empty. So back to the strap, we have a non-removable but adjustable strap here. As you can see, it's being fixed to the bag with those little golden hardware pieces. We have 5 adjustable holes here with the little buttons, and I like this tiny little detail, and I mentioned that pretty much every single video. I love those tiny little luxury details, engraving, embossing around the bag with the branding. And in here on the little buttons we have a DEMELLIER engraving on this side of the button and on the screws over here as well. So as I said, it's a 5 adjustable holes, which allows you to change the length of the strap to your liking. Quite a good option. I'm 5'3", 163 centimeters tall. That's why for me it's always very important. If we look into the Triomphe bag, here the non-removable adjustable strap, it also has 5 adjustable holes, but in this case we have a buckle, like a belt buckle over here, and again same, we have 5 adjustable holes here as DEMELLIER bag, which allows us to change the length of the strap to our liking. This bag, as I mentioned, already 2.5 years old, and here we have a little bit of thread coming out. Teeny weeny pieces. You probably wouldn't be able to see that on the camera, but I do know, and I did mention that in my 2-year wear and tear video before, and please be aware of that, that this tiny little threads will be coming out of the strap if you wear that crossbody a lot. I've read some reviews on the DEMELLIER bag before, and the people were saying that same thing happening here, and a little bit of stitching coming out and threads coming out and peeling off around the strap when you use this bag a lot. CELINE doesn't forget about tiny little luxury details on their hardware and strap as well. And here we have a CELINE engraving on the buckle and CELINE embossing on this little hoop here as well. The fixtures for the strap, as you can see, are like this with a whole gold hardware. It's not 360 rotatable, but I find it's quite comfortable to wear this crossbody. If we look inside of the bag, and the first one we will start with the CELINE Triomphe bag. As you can see, it's an accordion style, and here we have 3 large compartments, which, yes, contribute a lot to the capacity of the bag. And in here we have just a simple large compartment, then a larger compartment here with a gold hardware zipped pocket, and then we have a back pocket as well with a large compartment too, and the CELINE embossing in gold on the back pocket as well. We will see how much this bag can take in a what fits test later on in the video, and we are moving to the capacity of the DEMELLIER Vancouver bag here. And here we don't have accordion style. As you can see, it's just a one large compartment there and a small pocket on the front. So that's what we have here, just like that. And the interior of the bag is a black cotton lining, which is really good to look after. I do have it for some of my other bags, and I could report that it's really easy to wash with any wet wipes, no problem at all. And in here we also have a gold embossing, DEMELLIER London. It's a British brand and their headquarters is based in London. So we have the embossing over here telling us about that. As I said, it's a front pocket, and the phone easily could go in there, and it's easily accessible. And also we have a zipped pocket on the back as well, quite big, large, good enough for a large phone too. If we're talking about the interior for the CELINE Triomphe bag, here we have same color lambskin leather interior, which is really nice to touch, really soft, but not as easy to look after as just a cotton fabric lining inside. I do use a little bit of the dry cloth to clean it out inside, and the one thing that I will report that any sort of dust due to this deep red burgundy color, any sort of dust or crumbs inside are really visible inside. I would say that 100%. What I like about the both bags, I'm going to show that just in a second, that this flap and the back side of the bag is a one continuous piece, which means we don't have any joint piece over here. And very often that I noticed with some of the bags, over the time of the frequent use, that joint creating a tiny little pocket, I would say, and oh my god guys, so much dust and the crumbs get in there. And because they both the pieces of leather coming so closely together, it's really hard to clean it off as well. And with the DEMELLIER we have 2 pieces coming together, but the joint is below where the hinge would be, creating kind of like a one continuous piece and not this tiny little pocket for the crumbs and the dust, which I've been talking about. And now when we've covered the both bags in and out, DEMELLIER Vancouver bag and CELINE Triomphe bag in the medium classic size, let's talk about the price. And now you see guys, the bag is empty and I'm actually struggling to close that. I just need to put so much pressure. I remembered I had the same struggle with my Louis Vuitton Métis Pochette bag when it was empty as well. And that was one of the reasons why I've sold that bag. Just keep that in mind, that it's going to be a little bit of play around, especially before you get used to that with this clasp. But it's not the DEMELLIER con, I would say, because I do have, and I did have the same problem with a clasp on CELINE Triomphe bag as well. Back to the price point, and here we are facing a big difference. A big difference, like how many zeros there? Jokes aside, the difference in price at the moment in the UK almost 10 times. At the moment, the CELINE Triomphe bag in the classic size is being retailed for £2,950, where this version in the small grain co-hide leather is being retailed for £385. Yes, guys. It's nothing to say there. Plus, I should add that the DEMELLIER very often participates in some sort of discount programs. I'm going to leave the discount which is available for myself in the description box below, so you can use that against that bag, making additional 10-15% off already amazing price. And now it's time to move to the ultimate test of what fits for both bags, CELINE Triomphe bag in the medium size and a DEMELLIER Vancouver bag. I have my combo of essentials prepared here for the ultimate battle of what fits test, and the contender number one is CELINE Triomphe bag in classic size. And we will start with my absolutely essential thing, which is my iPhone. It's a Pro Max, 16 centimeters long, goes easily in there, and I usually keep that in the front pocket, in the front compartment for the easy access. Then we have a card holder. As you can see, it's quite a chunky Dior card holder there. Easily go in there in the main compartment. A little perfume. And the notebook as well. Voila. A set of keys. As you can see, it's quite a chunky set of keys. And a lipstick. And I'm just going to show you and demonstrate how it all looks inside. That's what it looks inside. As you can see, it's quite a lot of space there, and probably even the small bottle of water would easily go in there as well. Just on top of this, like that. And let's check how easy to close that. Perfect, no problem at all. As you can see, the capacity is really good for the CELINE Triomphe bag in the classic size. Contender number two, DEMELLIER Vancouver bag is ready for a battle. And again, we'll start with the same thing, my main essential, which is iPhone Max Pro, 16 centimeters long. I will try to place that in the front compartment as well. Front pocket. Yep, easily goes in there. Sits a little bit snugglier than in the CELINE Triomphe bag, but still easily accessible. Then we're going for the chunky card holder, which goes into the main compartment. Perfume. A little notebook. Lipstick. And a set of keys. Yep, everything went in there, but unfortunately we don't have much capacity anymore. As you can see, we pretty much exceeded the capacity of the bag here. And now maybe you can add 2 tiny items max on top of that, but that's it. And let's try to close that. And when the bag is full, it's easy to close that now. In this part of the video, I'm going to show you how both bags, CELINE Triomphe bag in the classic medium size and DEMELLIER Vancouver bag, looks on me. I'm 5'3", 163 centimeters tall, and I usually wear size 10 UK. And we will start with my favorite way, as always, cross body. The both bags have non-removable adjustable straps, which allows you to easily wear that crossbody. And it's also easy to access the bags on the go. You can wear them on the right or the left shoulder as well. You can hide non-removable strap inside the bag and wear the bag the clutch way in your hands or underneath your armpit. Then you can play around with the straps and hide the straps in the bags for both of them to make that as a shoulder bag or a handbag. It's easy to do with a DEMELLIER Vancouver bag due to the fixtures on the top of the bag. And you can easily convert this bag, as I said, into the shoulder bag with a double strap. or into the handbag, and wear that on the crook of your arm or in your hands. To conclude, guys, I just want to say that the both bags, CELINE Triomphe and DEMELLIER Vancouver bags, are amazing bags. I love my CELINE Triomphe bag dearly. I love its classic timeless design. I love the shape of the bag and how easy to use that on the go wearing crossbody. The capacity, as we could see, is amazing as well. At the same time, DEMELLIER Vancouver bag made of this resistant to any scratches and stains and marks, small grain coal hide leather. There are also options with a smooth leather and a suede leather as well, but this particular example is amazing in durability. And the price point, don't forget that it's almost 10 times cheaper than this example, which makes it amazing alternative to the CELINE Triomphe bag. Which bag you prefer, guys? Please leave your comments below. And that's me for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know where to find thumbs up, subscribe button, notification bell, and I will see you next time. Bye.